Hello and welcome back to Rift Wizard 2. In the beta branch, we now have Archmage Trials! Woo! I love Archmage Trials. And also Mutated Run, which will basically create a randomized trial for you, which is pretty exciting. So I'm quite happy these are here. We got the classic oh, of course the bot didn't do it. Hold on. God damn it. Ugh. It's always something. Connect. There we go, WebSocket. Engaged. The record button has been hit. We're live, we're good to go. Mutated crashed your game before it did anything. We won't press that one today. We're likely looking at some of these, because I love Archmage Trials. But we got the classic limited spellbook. We got Improviser, another classic. And then, I'm pretty excited for the Mancer series here. You got Fire, Electric, Dark, Nature, Arcane, which is called Manamancer. I'm kind of surprised I went with Manamancer. What would I have called it? Feymancer, maybe? A Holy Mancer, Pharaohmancer, Hemomancer, Menagerist is only exotic pets. Pretty, yeah, Voidmancer. Thank you, that's the right one for Arcane. Wanner, only one spell can be purchased, but all the spells are free, so you can make any one spell the spell. This might be my new favorite thing. We were talking about this, I believe. We were talking about, like, it'd be really nice if Rift Wizard had, like, a one spell run thing, so you could, like, I want to do this spell that costs 5. It's hard to get that off the ground, because you can only buy things that cost 3 or less on floor 1. So, Wanner. Excellent. Excellent. Extra boss variants. Extra 3x3 monsters, like the big boy bosses. Ogre Mage. A random 100% of the skill book is removed. So I'm gonna go ahead and say the skill book's removed. And then every level has ruby hearts, so no skills, only spells, and you're gonna have a lot of health. So pretty neat. Pretty neat. I don't know where to start. Which one do we want to do? Kid in the candy shop here. Yeah, how do you choose? Hemomancer's kind of interesting because blood spells, I feel like this one's tough. That might be an interesting one. Metal spells, easy because it's Silver Spear. Necromancer, Electromancer, Pyromancer. Part of me wants to start with a Wanner because single spell runs are pretty fun. Limited spellbook, go with the classic. Just random spells removed. It is a classic. I'm into that. Also like the Menagerists. We could do only support spells for exotic pets. That's pretty fun. I will tell you though, there is one challenge here, one Archmage trial that I was thinking of earlier today that I kind of wish gets added, and I might even put it in the Discord as a suggestion. So we have down here Menagerist, right? All levels have an exotic pet reward. I would like to see one of these for spell pages and skill pages, where you have no spell book, you have no skill book, and every floor you're choosing, like, you know, here's a page of, like, 3 things. Like, which floor do I want to go to try and collect spells and skills? Turn it into a scavenger, yeah, a scavenger run. Like, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Maybe make it so, like, every 3rd level has equipment. Surprised there isn't one for that. It's been suggested plenty. Well, then I don't need to suggest it. I hope that one shows up, because I think that'd be, like, the run for me. I think that'd be a really fun way to go about it. Yeah, maybe it just needs more work balancing. Because I don't think you could do just pages every floor. I feel like you need to do Like, yeah, I need to make it so every time you're looking at 3 portals, one of them always has a heart for you. That way you're not going to die at 50 health. And every once in a while I need to throw equipment in there. It's like, you need to get the randomization of the level generation just right, I assume. But let's do a limited spellbook. If you're theory crafted before you start, I don't want to see it. See, I love theory crafted runs, but I also really enjoy improviser runs, limited spellbook runs. I just like runs of this game. I like Rift Wizard. So let's do a limited spellbook to start. Let's start with the classic. Start with the classic. After this, maybe a oneer. Welcome back once again, Wizard, to the ruins of the universe, and you left your spellbook in your pants pocket and it went through the wash. You might be missing some stuff. Archmage trials are awesome. I'm glad they're back. These were a feature of the first game I liked a lot. I just like having the runs. Alright, so our spellbook is as presented here. I mean, right away, magic missile we got, so I've already won. I'm gonna be fine. If we do T for translocation, no translocation spells. So we ain't gonna be moving around too much. In the arcane department, magic missile, arcane orb, I am already quite happy. Feyhaunt Gardens here, ion tentacles, like, I think we're gonna be alright. Take magic missile, start. Whoops, missed. Our skills limited, not in limited spellbook. Improviser, the skill book gets limited. So this one is just spells. Improviser is spells and skills. Eye Rock Pendant. I don't think we have eye spells. Nope. So no Eye Rock Pendant for us. Phaetoxin Pouch requires someone to be frozen. Not gonna have any undead, so nothing there we want. A dagger might be alright. If we have, yeah, there's a Mystic Dagger. Do I want just a flat +3 damage? Bring us up to 14? I might reroll. You know what I'm curious about? With Improviser, if we find a page, will the page only pull from the spells available to us? Or what would be interesting is if it has access to stuff outside the spellbook, as if we lost those pages and we're finding them. I'm kind of into that. Blaze Loom's not the worst idea, is it? Might just crash the game. This is the beta branch, it could happen. No, enchantment spells, that's right. What about enchantments? What we got? We have Immolate, Petrify, Plague of Undeath, Mystic Power, Feyhaunt. Some nice choices in there. I just grabbed the nice Summer Crown to get me started. Don't really want anything else here. Yeah, get a nice little Summer Crown. Where are those spawners at? They're all so close to me. Boy, I want Ricochet already. Mana potion. God damn. Just a firing squad standing next to me there. Summer Crown will be nice. It'll just generate some chaff. We'll replace it sooner or later, I assume. Hourglasses, portal key. Hey, ooh! Oh my god, I'm gonna replace my hat already. Star Dark, Star Gold, both are pretty sweet. Anything that lets me. Oh, here's we can answer our question. Invoke Savagery. Do I remember seeing Invoke Savagery? I'm gonna say it is in fact giving us only stuff from our book. Petrify, Invoke Savagery, Bone Spirit, Plague of Undeath, all of those are currently available to us. I'm a little disappointed. Was hoping that'd be make these like super high value. getting it outside your limits. What's going on, Joe? How are you doing? Get my boy Ricochet. Oh god, I got so excited I didn't even realize that these bastards are here. Done with the workday, so you're alright? Glad you're home. I'm glad you're home. I'm probably gonna want to hold on to my teleporters, but... Oh, you're not home! Sorry. I'm glad you're done with the workday at the very least. Oh, you're always... I'm sorry, that's right. You are remote. It's like you have to take a whole, like, trip when you go into the office, right? It's in a different state. I'm gonna use my teleporter just so I can take out the spawner. Save myself some headache. Oh yeah, now this is gonna be... Go get him, kids! Imagine being good at this game, I can't. You'll get there. I sit in my computer chair at my work laptop from 9 to 5, then I switch over to sitting at my computer chair at my desktop for the rest of the night. It's one chair though, right? You just like push away from one desk, spin while you roll, and then land at the next desk. You get fixated in specific schools? I mean, you can hyperfixate and like still get away with it, but branching out is good. They did help with the stupid treants. Arcane is dark or Arcane is holy? I feel like Arcane is holy is pretty nice. Just switch the display for it. That works. Scepter of Sorrows. Another thing I wouldn't mind is it might not be an Archmage trial, but like a version of the game I would like to have access to is like, let floor 1 have a bunch of equipment. You choose your equipment for the run, and then you go. You start the run from there. Because, like, Scepter of Sorrows, you have to do dark and ice damage in the same turn to generate the ghosts. I always find that too deep into the run. Like, this isn't too deep, but it's limited spellbook. I can't do it. I would love to build a run around it. Yeah, getting a good chair is nice. Like, I like the chair I'm in. But it's like, this chair is old enough to drink. It's falling apart. Like, this thing is it's a disaster chair at this point. But it is still nice and comfy. Oofda. I have replaced the wheels on it like 3 times. The current wheels are awesome though. Do recommend these particular casters. I think we're gonna just go for a nice portal key and a ruby heart. I think we'll take out these 2 first. Spark imps are so much easier to kill though. The small benefit that it dissuades me from getting into my desktop during work hours. Now I know where Zabatsu's from. Is Oofta? Oofta! Is that very regional? If only we can go through this one piece of wall here. What a bummer. Despite the fact that there's 2 here, these die in 1 shot, and if there's 2 spawning, my magic missile takes out both of them with 1. These guys are 2 shots though, so rather take out their spawner first. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Seeing some nice holy damage benefits. Doo -doo 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 -doo. 11 shots. Nice. Give them back. Sometimes I get items in this game that are like +1 to number of summons. Do those just not work, or do I have to do some bullshit to make them work? So, with number of summons +1, it's always attached to a school, or it's an item that says, like, you know, it's the big flag that replaces your wand, and that's +1 to summons. It has to work on spells that have this modifier, number of summons, right here. So you could actually sort your spells by that to see which ones it'll work for. Keep in mind, I'm on limited spellbook, so you're not seeing all of them right now. But if you have one that's like +1 number of summons for sorcery summons, that's only going to work for sorcery spells that have the number of summons modifier. Gotta pay attention to the school. Yeah, maybe I could show you more if I had the full spellbook, but I cannot. Well, here's an example. Sinister Flag. I'm gonna look at Sinister Flag. Boop. Yeah, dark spells and skills get +1 number of summons. So only dark things. And in my current limited spellbook, 0. That benefits me at none at all. There is that big flag, though. That works for all schools. I am greedy, and I do want equipment. Like, I would love to get an arcane or a sorcery wand. So I'm gonna reroll. I'm not gonna use my key yet, though. Mystic Power? You know, I've never used Mystic Power in 2. Does it have, like, interesting upgrades? Duration. Mystic Power bonus. Stacks in intensity instead of duration. I mean, for poops and ha-has, I might grab Mystic Power as a freebie spell, just to branch out, try new things. I'm probably gonna buy myself Arcane Orb as well. Plenty of folk around to bounce my bullets about. Mystic Power. Launch an orb out. Cast Mystic Power. Hell yeah, I mean, it's casting my magic missile, so it's doing the buffed Mystic Power damage. Alas, orb control is not one of the things we have access to. But it's doing a good job. Go get him, orb. Orb doesn't know it could shoot just anywhere and have it bounce over and hit dudes. I'm so happy they added Archmage Trials. Like, I like Rift Wizard 2 quite a bit. But it's nice to just have buttons that are like, here's an interesting way to limit or change the run without me having to think it up myself, because I'm a busy man. I don't have time to think about stuff. Come on. Let's pop a portal key. Choir of Angels, Magnetize. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I am now positive. It's only going to give us spells that are in our book already. So we can't get around limited spellbook with items we find. Come on, Crackle Darkener. Sadly, Crackle Darkener not gonna do much for me right now. Had I taken a different hat, Crackle Darkener would have had a place in my hands. A Sorcerer's Orb, though. Sorcerer's Orb works for me. Sorcerer's Orb with a teleporter? Yeah, that works. That should do nicely. Alright, even though this man will almost certainly freeze me, if I open up by throwing an orb, it'll all work out. Come on, you lichy bastard. Alright, that spawner already got. Mystic power. Launch another orb. Down she goes. And done. Oh yeah. Mystic power is not a bad idea. Mystic orb. Alright, we're doing 11 right now. This will bring us up to 14. 14. My math is so powerful. I can grab another orb, but reroll. I would much rather find a nice wand. Settle down, start a family. We are eventually going to run into the, I'm only doing arcane damage at the moment problem. What else might I want? We could take ion tentacles. That'll certainly help. Or we just grab a Twilight Gaze and take the Arcane Gaze upgrade. That does solve the problem. Ion Tentacles would do it via the Latin damage. We already got a nice Sorcerer's Orb to up that damage a bit. We don't need to make up our minds right now. I think I'll just get a nice ruby heart. Round my health off a bit. How dare you? Get away from me, you little monsters. Ooh, that's a little low for me. I'm just gonna go ahead and move. Gonna move on to this. That gives me some more health. Ooh. Now, can I get away without drinking my mana potion? My health potion, rather? No, I should definitely drink this bad boy. Well, I could have gotten away with it. And I would have if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Anyway, we still got a Dragon Mage making my life harder than it needs to be. Bang. Bang. How healthy are you? 116. Probably better if I hit you directly. Makes no difference. Alright. I got one magic missile left. It ain't enough. Boop. It was enough! Hey! Nice, Dragon Roar is in the spell set, and there's Hydra. If we look at just dragon stuff, yeah, we could just go with these two. He does benefit. Dwagon. Never looked at the upgrades for Frostfire Hydra. 50% of damage dealt by Frostfire Hydra is redealt as arcane damage. Ice Beam freezes units for 2 turns. Regain a charge every time one expires. So as long as it doesn't die, unlimited casts. Purifier. Now Purifier, which damage type are you? Holy spells, cast Immolate. Right. Robe of Frostfire, Vampiric Vestment, Spring Crown. That's a reroll from me. Robe of Agony. Well. No one here is completely resistant to Arcane, except for the scrolls, which, whatever. They can only hurt me so much, right? Ah, oh, goddamn gnomes again? So tired of gnomes. I would rather get a mana potion than not a mana potion, though. Yeah. Might just Chaos Spell, that way the scrolls, they solve the problem for me. Are these all cultist spawners? Every last one of them? Every last one of them. 50%, there's only 5 of you. Yeah. We'll just pop a nice... Oh, it's in this little corner over here. I'm trying to figure out my favorite starting location. Might start up top. Work our way down and around. Yeah, I could even grab this nice and early. Chaos Spell. Let all those scrolls work it out. You're so resistant and healthy. Yeah. Poison me. Just get this over with. There's still 2 scrolls? They didn't have anyone to say hi to? They didn't have any friends? Ah, whatever. I'll be poisoned. I'll deal. Want the orb to maybe shoot that spawner for me? Oh, I almost missed that spawner. Alright, orb. Counting on you. Yeah, let me down. There we go. No gnomes. Well done. Alright, there is a way in around that side. Wish orb control was in my spellbook. Your ability to shoot through walls is just so good. Super duper. Oh my god, I hate you. I wasn't gonna walk around lazy. Nope. Re-roll. I got all these spell points. I'm just holding on to them right now. I should probably buy some stuff. Got plenty of choices, too. Spells-wise, we got Ion Tentacles or Twilight Gaze, whichever one we want for dealing with the arcane-resistant friends we're going to run into eventually. So far, so good. Haven't run into. There we go. Floating Eyeballs. They're going to be the first of our problematic friends. Completely immune to arcane. Don't need to go there, though. Could also head over here. I think the only problem is... Where's the wizards? There he is. Nope. Enchanter, not arcane resistance. So we don't need it yet. Void Lord gets me more damage. And I could take Crackle Void. Might take both Void Lord and Crackle Void right now. And then worry about dealing with our problematic friends later. Void Lord. Crackle Void costs 6. Played myself. I could also maybe go with the intensity upgrade. That way if we cast it several times, we get like 14 damage. We're at 22 right now. As it stands, we can make it go from 7 to 11. But that stacking one, if we can just get items to increase the duration of our enchantments, we won't have to worry about the duration bonus or the damage bonus. We'll just take the intensity one, double up on it, just cast it twice to start. Ooh. Ooh my. Yeah, we'll just go here because no one's immune. Definitely want this dead first. Oh, and there's a second one over here. Technically, from over here, I could shoot like an orb down. So maybe we'll take out this one first and start working our way down. Huck an orb that way. Alright, this guy doesn't care about holy damage. Stop that. Stop. Go, orb! $26 health, getting a little low there. Do have healing potions. Not liking some of these situations heading my way. You hit for 8. Thankfully the liches... Oh, you're both... Okay, yeah, no, that's a problem. Populus and Oculus. Health potion, rather. Woo-wee! No problem. Exotic pets. Displacer, Rotting Zombie, Dark Tormentor. I think we're gonna reroll. It's gonna hurt not having any translocation spells. That is gonna make me a little sad. So like levels with teleporters might be pretty valuable. Gonna see if I can't find a wand. I really do want one. No wands. Ew. Don't like it there. That has a teleporter, though. Teleporters are pretty desirable. Winterbringer, though, that's a big boy. It's a big boy. Yeah, I think I might take Ion Tentacles. I was thinking about, like, skipping that one, but starting to think I might want just extra damage going off passively while I'm taking pot shots at people. Cobalt Clugs. Oh, that's a terrible combination right there. Woof. Alright, I don't like any of these levels. But let's grab Ion Tentacles. No longer does the damage go up every turn, but number of targets goes up every turn. So we're at 15 damage. Obviously, Mystic Power is going to make that better. We'll cast Ion Tentacles and then Mystic Power? And I think I'll go here.
Hello.
Ash, what's going on? I mean, Giant Bear, Bone Spear. I don't really want those spells. They're outside of what I'm currently doing, but I do want that teleporter. And this, probably the least horrible level once we have Ion Tentacles going. Wait, how much Arcane resist? 75. Maybe not. I don't like this place because this is going to give everyone shields. This is going to generate tormentors constantly. So I think this is the level for me. The layout's horrible, but I think this might be the most tolerable one. They're not artists, thank God. Ion Tentacles. Huck an Orb. Mystic Power, so the damage goes up. Stomping my head on a DLC boss because I played Intelligence instead of Unga Bunga. Hey, I'm an Intelligence build. The DLC is pretty challenging, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'll be doing more of that later today. Alright, spawner, 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 spawner. Those are the places we gotta go. Mystic Power. Oh yeah. Mystic Power pairs pretty well, I think, with Ion Tentacles. Alright, I got 4 more orbs. We'll huck one in that general direction, which is the direction I'm heading. Nope, the spawner's dead, so I'm done going that way. Mystic Power! Excellent stuff. Ba-boo, ba-boo. Jar of Troll Blood, another Sorcerer's Orb, Robe of the Void. Now, Robe of the Void, nice, but not as nice as it could be, because, again, translocation magic not currently available to us. So arcane spells and skills give us 20 more charges, and then we don't benefit from the translocation element of that, but getting that 75% resist on arcane and dark, nothing to sneeze at. Plus, we could take arcane combustion. Won't matter. I refuse to use the DLC item level up. You talking about the, Skidoo? The Skidoo stuff? Which is gonna win? Chris's inability to stop playing Rift Wizard or desire to play Nerd Tree? I mean, I like both of these things a lot. I'm gonna hopefully do both of these things. It helps that, like, our first run here is very powerful. I'm not terribly worried that we're going to lose this one. It's when I lose, that's when I'm like, I have to do another one. I can't end on L's. Only wins. Only end on wins. Got a big boy here. Honestly, like, because of the damage absorption on the bosses and stuff, I don't know. That's gotta be rough not using the Skidoo stuff. Like, I did the Dancing Lion, and at that point I had 1 Skidoo, maybe 2 Skidoos. I don't know. Blue didn't tell me how many Skidoos I had done, but, like, I was barely hurting that thing with my best spells. And I realized after we had beaten it, like, very nearby, I found another bunch of Skidoo things. I'm like, well, dang, man. Pretty sure, had I just explored for 10 more minutes, that boss would have been way easier. Yeah, Immortal Houndmasters will keep us going forever. Yeah, then you had a hot streak, can't let that fizzle out. It's tricky, it's tricky. I can't stop playing things when I start. I don't need to grab Robe of the Void early. I don't know why I'm like, I gotta start here. Don't need it, don't need it. Gosha, Thunderbird, Thunderbird, Thunderbird. Thunderbird, 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 Thunderbird. I will start here. Turn the tentacles on. This Gosha ruined it. Alright, launch an orb there. Mystic Power. Launch an orb there. Launch an orb there. Let the orbs do some work for me. Oh, baby. Yeah, no, that's... Mystic Power. Been sleeping on this spell. I often don't worry about, like, support stuff like this as much as I should, but, like, it's just nice. It's a nice little jump up on damage. Is FromSoft fucking with us? Especially if, like, you want to say something about a... See, it already happens. Like, America is a character, and a lot of items have the name America in front of it. And, like, if you want to address a singular article of a thing, it's like a copy of blank. So the number of times I've said America by mistake... America. What I'm really referring to, like, that's a stake of America. I always say, that's a stake of America. Oh, that level's dead already. I mean, I definitely want Arcane Combustion. The blue Skidoos are very funny to me, though. You know, I'm gonna take Arcane Combustion early now that I'm 75% resistant to the stuff. I was really hoping to find some stopwatches, but... I mean, not stopwatches, hourglasses. Sand folly things. But now that I said stopwatch, I guess I'll take a stopwatch. Once again, I will destroy this level. Your melee range. Your longer range, but a tolerable longer range. You got a leap. As long as we don't let anything hit me, the concussive idols won't bother me. This dude walked out of his thing like, what the fuck? Where's everyone else? Is today a holiday? Oh! Crackleboy, please. And if you are watching right now, live here on the Twitchies, and you're like relatively new to this game, you're like, what the fuck did he just do? Feel free to ask questions. It dawned on me just then, I'm like, I'm cruising right now. I didn't talk about what anything does. So you let me know. I think I'm gonna reroll though. Again, I'm still hoping to find a wand. Summoning ghosts seems like a serious liability when facing combustion wizard. Yeah, if you make little buddies and we have combustion, you're gonna cry about it. Oh boy, translocation boots! Game's giving me the best translocation items for a run that has no translocation spells. A portal key, or... I think I want to start collecting teleporters, because when we get to floor 20 and 21... I'm playing right now, and I'm still dying on level 3 because it's been a while. I feel your pain. That was me with the Erd Tree expansion, where I'm like, how do you play this game? Dead, dead, dead. Like, oh my god. Haven't played Rift Wizard in so long. Not Rift Wizard, Elden Ring in so long. Unfortunately, this level has a lot of Aether Spiders that are completely immune to arcane damage, which is a bummer, because I am doing some lightning, but problem is, will we be hitting the spiders enough? That said, I do want that teleporter. That said, this level is bad for how we are currently built. Iron Tentacles doesn't have any upgrades. It's really just, we should upgrade our orb next, I think. I do need to do some Cogmine soon. Like, it's gotten a lot of really good updates. It's now very easy to make it readable. And that game is pretty sweet. I love replacing all my parts with grenade launchers and rocket launchers and then causing cave-ins and dying. I feel like every run of that game I've ever had has ended in me under a pile of rubble. And I don't learn from it. It was just like, oh cool, explosives? I want more explosives. Why not more explosives? After all, why not? Why shouldn't I? Yeah, I do want a teleporter, but this is gonna blow. Nah, this would be wildly irresponsible. Almost all the spawners are 4 Aether Spiders. And I cannot hurt them. Cannot hurt the Aether Spider. Except for Iron Tentacles, and that's a recipe for a lost run. That's a bad place to go. Even the Arachnid Wizard will suck, but at least we can kill him. I can't hurt him, but like, there's only one of him. Ah, now this is a level. Still a bad one, though. Yeah, it's not worth it just for one teleporter. I hate all these level layouts. They're all garbage. Everyone has some resistance now, too. No good starting spots. No good starting location. 1, 2, 3, 4 spawners. Alright. Earth Troll, Death Chills. Death Chills are the ones we want to kill first. Night Hags are bad. They could put me to sleep. I think I'm gonna start here? Like, this is the kind of floor where I think we're gonna end up needing a teleporter. I did Oner with Summon Wizard. Easy win, I bet. I'm so excited that Oner is there. That means I could try and beat the game with, like, every spell now. Except for the ones that wouldn't make any sense. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do a Oner run. Yeah, what spell are you gonna take? Oh, you know. Petrify. I'm taking Invoke Savagery as my one spell. Yeah. You can pick up spells as floor rewards? Ah, see that? That's cool. I like that a lot. Really opening the level up with everything exploding like this. Have I dominated Mordred in 2 yet? Not yet. I have not done a dominate the Mordred yet. Alright, all the death chill spawners are out of the picture. Mystic power. Oh, we're good. Over. Have you dominated Mordred yet? We did do a nice dominate run, but I didn't dominate Mordred. Arcane Orb, there's Blaze Rip, but I want it shoots twice. The Postman always shoots twice. Fire Wand, Orbs, reroll. Fire stuff, electric stuff. Completely resistant lightning, completely resistant to arcane. See, that is a bad floor. Don't want to go there. Now, this is a lightning thing, so this is not the worst place. Okay, no spoilers. Batman shows up in the upcoming release movie known as Longlegs. He's actually the killer in the movie Longlegs. It's Batman. Sorry to spoil that. You found your new favorite spell in Elden Ring? I saw an enemy using a spell that I really want. The, like, lamprey people in the finger place. I want their spell. I want it bad. It looks like the kind of thing I could probably get as a player. I want it. This is the one I want to get rid of. Star Swimmers? No, no. No, no, no. Don't want those to be alive. I want them to be dead. So, I'm gonna start where I can start wailing on that early. Turn on ye old tentacles. Launch an orb. Launch an orb. Mystic power. Launch another orb. Launch another orb. Well, that was over fast. Whatever, this is the best spell. There was just some really good jokes that just happened is all. Was improvising a moment. I wouldn't worry about it. Portal key, god damn it, mute button. Also, I don't cough in your ears. And most of you are probably into being coughed in the ears. I could tell. Reroll. Feel bad. Yesterday I definitely had like a real like bottom of the lung cough right into an unmuted mic. Everyone got to hear some deep rattles. You could hear my soul jingling around down in there. Translocation Master, sweet. Translocation Master. Sweet. Shows up twice. Prince of Ruin. We are doing almost exclusively arcane damage, but there is some lightning going on. Oh, we've seen Crackle Darkener. But we are doing not the right types of damage for the most part. In that we're doing 0 dark damage. 0 dark damage. No dark damage. All arcane, then lightning, and some holy thanks to our hat. So as much as I love you, Crackle Darkener, you have no home here. Prince of Ruin, I might take it. Like, Iron Tentacles is gonna kill people with lightning. And Crackle Void might get us some stuff. Ah, Crackle Void does not equal Crackle Darkener. It's true. Crackle Darkener requires us to have dark damage going out. We can make it happen. Like, it's not impossible. Because the game has decided that, like, Carnival of Pain is available to us. So Ion Tentacles would do lightning damage. And then Carnival of Pain would turn that lightning damage into dark damage, and then Crackle Darkener would take that damage and make it into lightning damage, and, like, you know, we would have our loop for as long as this is running. But it's already an easy run. Well, I don't think we need to make it that much easier. It's already a powerful, powerful run. I got 5 spell points, upgraded. I think I am going to do the intensity upgrade on Mystic Power. Stacks in intensity instead of duration. So if we cast it twice, plus 14 damage. The only attribute we can modify of it is duration, unfortunately. Would have been nice if damage were an attribute we could adjust. Want this to last longer. I would love to find a Mystic Hourglass. Mystic Hourglass, I said it right. I don't know why I doubted myself. Yeah, Prince of Ruin, it's not the best, but it's also a good one. I want it. What's the bad spawner? There it is, Cockatrices. It's a real garbage location, too. I don't like this. Electric Minotaurs. Oh, this is a rough one. This is a bad floor. It's so hard to find a good spell for the good boss. Which boss are you on? I guess don't tell me. I want spoilers. But if you're early in there, I assume it's the is it the lion? Talk about the lion? Is it the dancing lion? Ugh, what a horrible place. Especially because Prince of Lion. It's Prince of Ruin's only 4. Afro Bridge? Alright, I haven't seen that boss yet. I don't think. You're making me excited. Like I'm jonesing for more Shadow of the Erd Tree. You know what? Wing shoes. Wing shoes are totally worth it. Let's get some wing shoes. Void Slime. Rollers. Was there any special spawners here? Frost Spew Giants. Yeah, that sounds like something I would like to kill early. Where? Oh, there it is. God damn. Yeah, this guy's gonna be charging me. Nothing I can do about that. My one teleporter still. God damn it. Mystic power. Mystic power. Damn, everything's dead here already? Orb. Orb. Mystic power. Mystic power. You think it needs a supplies meter? It's there, it's just, you know, invisible. I believe my orbs will have that under control. Yeah, stacking Mystic Power. Pretty nice. Pretty sweet. Wing shoes. Spider Queen. Spider Queen. I don't know the words to Dancing Queen, so that joke is dead in the water. Master of Space. Multimancy, not a bad idea. Ooh, Echomancer. Get the third one in there? That's not a bad idea, Helio. That's not a bad idea at all. It's actually a very fun idea. Why not make it 3 of them? Gain a shard. I mean, we could just do the 2 and get a free one back. That's, yeah. Yeah, Echomancer's a great idea. If we're doing it in pairs, hell yeah. Not to mention, like, my system so far is Cast Eye on Tentacles, Orb, and then Mystic. So we would get a charge back of this and a charge back of this. Ooh. 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 Oh my. That works quite well. Give it an old reroll. Carnival of Pain as a freebie, you disgusting bastard. Robe of Crystals ain't a bad call. Lens, horn, orb, flag, nah. Robe of Crystals is our arcane casts. Do some damage, I like it. Then again, I like our resistance, so maybe I won't take it. Maybe I'll just take another orb. Oh yeah, that's a level layout right there. Oh baby. Oh me, oh my. There's a nice, relatively empty zone over here where I could just start my work. The good work. Tentacles. Launch an orb. Launch an orb. Mystic power. Mystic power. Just baseball batting enemies at me. Thank you so much, enemies. Ah, resistant to arcane. So fun. Next turn should see that thing die from lightning damage, I assume. Orb. Orb. Mystic power. Where'd you come from, bud? Oh, 100% resistant to arcane damage? What a bummer you are. Yeah, I like to shoot from far away. Another mystic power. Just had to be patient. Yeah, sure, another orb. We're currently at 22 power. Grab an orb. 25. Diminishing returns on orbs. But it is what it is. Man, I have not seen, like, a sorcery wand. I have not seen an arcane wand. A little sad. Ah, nice and wide open. I feel like I'll start. Start up here. Saved by the tentacle bell. Belticle. Oh, hell yeah. $39 damage per shot. And my orbs each shoot twice. Iron Tentacle starts at 29 damage because of our double mystic power. And of course, we got our ricochets going. Just huck some orbs in the general direction of that guy. Mystic power. Easy peasy. Conjured aggression, horror, scent of blood. Pop a portal key. A mystic hourglass is actually pretty tempting. Pretty tempting. I think it's winning. I think it won. Oh god, alright, well, I think it's fine, this can be done. We are going to pop a golden stopwatch because Jesus. Good god. 25. I mean, I'm gonna get caught in a few explosions here. But I should be fine. Oh my god. This is gonna be brutal. We're gonna have to watch our health. Like, if we're under 100, we're gonna want to drink a potion. You know, right here, I'll only be caught in one explosion. To start. Why not stack 3 of them? Get some more orbs out there. Alright, most of the explosions are over, I think. 100% arcane resistant. You see, that's a problem. That is, in fact, a problem. I gotta get that, Mystic Hourglass, sure, but I think more importantly, I need to grab this and use it. Because I can't hurt this otherwise. God, I can't move now. It's worth it. Just to stay alive. Alright. Mana potion? Woo-wee! A little scary. Honestly, Twilight Gaze with that upgrade of Arcane Gaze looking pretty nice right about now. Like, I had to use my dagger to get through there, but there's only so many floors left. We might be able to get away without using that. Let's see, what else do I want? Another targets, that's a good one. Let's do it, Multimancy. Arch Sorcerer, Disintegrator. Probably Disintegrator. Disintegrator's always good. Alright. Radiant Chill, Unholy Alliance, Scale Spinner. Reroll. Exotic Pets, Ruby Heart, Ruby Heart. Driders. But nothing that's terribly arcane resistant. Toxic Gaze. It is what it is. We're gonna get poisoned. But I think I'm gonna start down in this corner. Launch my toys out. Pretty sure it'll be fine. There's some shields, but no arcane resistance. Troll-blooded monsters out there. Whatever. I think we'll be fine. Especially now that I've gotten a certain tool for doing damage based on how much sorceries I do. Yes, Arcane Combustion. Pop them all. Three Mystic Powers. God damn, everything's dead already. I think we're just gonna launch each of my orbs out in the vague direction of that dude, and he'll die. Just keep stacking Mystic Powers. And he's gone. Fiery stuff, not fiery stuff. Insanity Queen, probably the one we want to deal with. I feel like this is our easiest fight. Ah, but Insanity Fiends. It's the one kind of fiend that we're not built to counter by our very nature. Yorgamander is another annoying one, but we do have a dagger here. But his arcane resist will go way up real fast. We'll give it a reroll. Your commander. Insanity Queen. But Insanity Queen without Insanity Fiends on the level. Instead, Aether Spiders. Maybe I do want to grab our friends reduce arcane resistance. It's like the perfect capper to the run. So let's take Twilight Gaze. Grab the Arcane Gaze upgrade. Pop out the stopwatch. Ion Tentacles. Launch an orb up here. Launch an orb over here. Twilight Gaze. Mystic Power. Mystic Power. Launch another orb. Melee attack for 35 damage. Take a step away from that man. Haha, I can walk over pits, you can't. Immortal, are you? Ion Tentacles, 7 more turns. Mystic Power. Mystic Power. Twilight Gaze. Orb. Keep walking in this general direction. Orb. Ion Tentacles. Mystic Gaze. Mystic Power. Mystic Power. One more Mystic Power. Yeah, get him, Orb. Arcane Armor times 5. Twilight Gaze them again. Ion Tentacle still on. Mystic Power. Ow. It's good DLC. They did a good job. Got it. Not bad. Reroll Mordred just because I want a nice open level to start. This works for me. I'm just gonna be out here. And you know what? Prince of Ruin, because why not? Why not? Or, hold on. Master of Time just requires one more, and that would be pretty sweet. We'll see if we can hold out. Ion Tentacles. Arcane Orb. It worked. Arcane... Where are you going? You're going over here. Arcane Orb. Mystic Power. Mystic Power. Twilight Gaze. Twilight Gaze. Arcane Orb. Arcane Orb. Completely immune, are you? Twilight Gaze. Not so immune now, are you? Fucking Mordred's already dead again. Mystic Power. Definitely heal. Jesus, he put me right next to a dude. Stopwatch. Healing potion. Orb. Orb. Twilight Gaze, because the thing next to me I'm pretty sure is pretty resistant. Ion Tentacles. And then Mystic Power. Just keep stacking Mystic Power. Whoa, something scary popped up for a second. Spell Sniper. Let's pop a mana potion so I can throw more orbs into the worlds. A lot of people are about to explode behind me. There they go. Mystic Power. Oh, there he goes. Nice limited spellbook run. The Dark Wizard is slain. His beasts have been broken and made tame. The beauty of Avalon we've built again. Your soul is permitted to sleep and dream once more. That was a delightful limited spellbook. They did give me my favorite level 1 spell, my favorite orb, one of my favorite new spells. I mean, that we couldn't lose. Couldn't lose. To dream of nurturers. That was quite nice. Pretty fast, too. We got time for another run before I nerd tree it up. Yeah, a nice arcane limited spellbook. Just came together just right. Mystic Power. Nice spell. I should take that more often. Just every spell gets more damage. Onion Ring, Shadow of the Tear. I'm gonna do one more Archmage trial, and then I'm gonna do Shadow of the Urge. Yeah. Damn, Arcane Orb. 106,000 damage. How many turns to kill Mordred's? 33 turns. Pretty quick. Arcane Orb, Crackle Void, Star Gold Cap coming in strong.